Hi and welcome to You Are the Chef. I'm Heidi and we're here today at the Grand Mercure, Shanghai, Hongqiao. Well, if you love salmon, then this is the week that you need to be staying tuned to because we're going to be using some amazing fresh salmon and we're going to be cooking it up in 5 different ways. But before we start that, let's go meet the chef. Today's chef is Stephen Chen. Having been in the culinary industry for nearly 13 years, he's gained incredible professional training. And just like his own motto says, he's the best of the best, and Stephen is a perfectionist. Well, let's see how he's going to blow our mind. Today we'll be making nori rolled smoked salmon and scallops carpaccio. The great combination of smoked salmon and pickled scallops topped with fresh lemon juice. It's absolutely an amazing dish that you cannot miss this springtime. Okay, so now we can actually get started. What do we do first? 先需要做什么？
先是我们拿扇贝。
扇贝。OK， 那这个是冰的吗？或者是新鲜的买下来？
这是冰鲜的。
冰鲜的。OK。好，你现在在做什么？
我们先把扇贝切成薄片。
薄片 ，OK。其实不容易去剥。Okay, for these sort of things, you know, it looks really easy, but actually you can make an absolute mess of it. So you need to think of a few things. One is the grain of the scallop. Make sure that you're cutting across it, and then secondly, make sure that your knife is ultra sharp. Otherwise, you're going to mash it all up, and you don't want that. 所以需要多少个？
需要6、7片差不多。
OK， 好，现在加什么东西？
加少许的盐。
Remember that this is all seafood and the sea has a lot of salt in it. So unlike a river fish or any sort of river elements like clams and that sort of thing, they're a lot less salty, obviously. So when you're working with the sea fish, make sure that you're adding less salt in it and make sure that you actually taste it as you're going along. Okay? 刚才你也加了一点胡椒粉，还有一点柠檬
汁。
Okay. 那这个是会拿掉它的腥味，是不是？
对。然后我们先把调好味东西先腌制一会儿，然后取一点貂草。
So for any sort of seafood, using dill is great because it really brings a sort of a fragrant taste to it, but it also makes it very light. Whilst we're waiting for this to marinate, let's take a commercial break. Hi and welcome back to You Are the Chef. All this week we're creating amazing dishes all using fabulous salmon. Now this dish is actually a scallop salmon and it's a raw salad. Okay, so we've got our scallop is 扇贝已经准备好了。
对。
好了，那我们的那个 smoked salmon。
三文鱼。
卷起来。像一朵花嘛，这么漂亮。所以其实这一块就是可以做这个，如果是别的那就没办法，是不是？
没办法。
OK。所以买的时候一定要是这一块的。Oh, that's gorgeous! I love that. 哎，你怎么会想到去做这个？
因为是三文鱼配扇贝的话，扇贝里面含有很高的营养价值，再配上烟熏三文鱼，我想口感会更加美味。
然后很多人喜欢吗？
现在是不仅是老外喜欢，中国人也会喜欢这道菜。
真的？
对。
因为应该说了，中国人特别喜欢这种的三文鱼，特别是这种的熏盐的，是不是？好了，那我们这个已经是非常漂亮，那我们怎么办？把这个拿过来。把这个放在上面的。
对。
Yum。Perfect。其实2个海鲜口感是不一样的。
是。
Just like a flower。OK， 那我们现在还有那个 Arugula， 所以我们怎么配这个？
我们再把芝麻菜。芝
麻菜其实是一个非常好的菜，它是有一点 胡椒的苦的这种的味道，所以是配这个也应该是不错的。
味道很好。我们把根部去掉。
OK，nice yum。OK， 所以就这样是吧？对。还有什么东西要加吗？
最后我们做一个是它的汁水。
OK， 那汁水是怎么做？
放2勺的橄榄油。
OK， 所以其实因为刚才只在这个3倍加了味道，但别的东西全部是原来的味道。
对。
OK。
然后再加少许的柠檬汁。
柠檬汁。Lemon is one of those fabulous sort of ingredients that just brings any sort of dish to life, but it's also really good with any sort of salad dressing. 哎，你这样拌呢，它好像越来越厚，
越来越厚，越来越稠。
对，怎么回事？
柠檬汁遇到橄榄油的话，它会起到一定的是化学反应。
哦，是吗？ Wow, that's really cool. It's completely different consistency now.
然后我们放少许的盐。
Okay. And then again, mix it. Perfect. There we have it. Well, it looks really spectacular and it was so simple to make, but it's bringing all those fabulous flavors together. Now, if you're going to cook this in your home, you're going to know how to do it. So let's review the steps that we took to get to this point. So first of all, we took our scallops and we finely chopped them into pieces. Then we added some salt, a little bit of pepper, and then also some lemon juice and some dill to flavour it. We then put that to the side. We then took our smoked salmon, we rolled it up and then curled back the top of it so it looked like a beautiful rose and placed them on our plate. Once we've done that, we could then take our scallops, put them on top of these salmon rosebuds, and then finishing it off with a bit of arugula and some salad dressing, which was just olive oil, lemon and a bit of salt. And then we put it over and it looks spectacular, it smells amazing. Now I get to eat it. When cooking with scallops and you've bought frozen ones, the best way to defrost them is to pull them out the night before and leave them in the fridge. But if you've forgotten it, well, you can always keep them in some cool water, never hot water. And when you've defrosted it, make sure that you pat them dry. That way, when you're actually cooking them, they're not going to become like mush and they'll be absolutely perfect and caramelized. And that's my tip of the day. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. 我先想要吃一点这个3倍。There's not too much flavour. There's a lot of dill, but it's really smooth sort of texture to it. Delicious. Now let's have some of the salmon with it. Yum. That is absolutely superb. You'd be surprised how the salmon and the scallop have got completely different texture. One is nice and smooth and the other one is a little bit more coarse. The salmon has a really great strong flavour to it and the saltiness is perfectly balanced. What I really love about it is actually the olive oil and the lemon dressing on top of it. It just kind of brings the whole dish together and really sort of makes it have like a party in your mouth. It's got some great acidic flavors. That is it for us today. 我真的觉得这个非常有意思，因为搭配这2个不同的海鲜，你就会想差不多的味道，但其实口感和味道是完全不一样。I love it. And I know that you're going to love this too when you cook it in your kitchen. That's it for us today. Make sure that you stay tuned the rest of this week because we've got a lot more fabulous salmon dishes coming up. We'll see you then.